So Josh, when you started this recent fitness and nutrition journey, what were the struggles you had? Like, what did you want to change?
So whenever I started this, recently I've been kind of bad at attendance for the gym for the past 6 months. I took a class and kind of used that as like an excuse to like not come in. I was like, oh, I'm too tired or I gotta study. So I want to get into this challenge and kind of get going and get myself back into the flow of things. And Greg reached out to me. He said, hey, it's the first year we're doing a nutrition challenge. What better way to get in than to just start all in? To start all in. So yeah, that's how I kind of got into it. And
Cool, man.
yeah.
Since starting, what victories have you had? Like, what's different now compared to 6 weeks ago?
So when I first started this, like some of the struggles which led to the victories is what I did something called one meal a day. And that one meal a day was a healthy meal. So some of my struggles starting out is the first thing I learned when I first started doing it is I realized that during the day before I did this that I never actually felt hungry. And so I started thinking about it because I would eat 3 meals a day. I would eat the breakfast, everything like that. But at each of those meals, I wasn't just kind of like, oh man, I'm hungry, I want to eat. I was just kind of like, oh, it's time to eat, I ate.
Yeah.
So I didn't really track anything. I was just kind of doing it. And so when I first started, the struggle was when I wasn't eating all day, I got that first pang of hunger. And I'm like, I haven't felt like really, really hungry in such a long time. And so that was one of the struggles at the beginning was remembering what hunger was and not eating. So after that first week, though, my body kind of reprogrammed itself a little bit. And it was kind of like, you know what? I was just kind of panicking a little. My body, I would say, was kind of panicking a little bit. And then after the week, it goes, oh, okay, we're getting the food. It's just coming later. And so whenever I got to that meal, the big victory was, since I was hungry, like that meal tasted so good.
Oh, yeah.
It tasted just so good because I was hungry and I really wanted that meal. So even like when I was eating healthier, changing the foods, eating some things I may not have normally eaten, those things tasted so much better.
Sure.
Because my body like really wanted it right then. Because it's like, I haven't eaten all day, let's eat. And so everything just tasted greater. So like everything I would taste, I was like, why does this taste so much better? I was like, oh, I haven't eaten all day. So that was some of the victories that I had.
Enjoying the food.
Enjoying the food, yeah, enjoying the process. And then when I got used to it, it's like, this is my new rhythm.
Sure.
It's just kind of how my body functions now. It's like it doesn't even really get hungry till later in the day. It knows when that meal's coming up.
So what other positive changes have you had since the beginning?
Oh, let's see. Since I started, I'm down over 7.5 pounds. I think 7.6 to be exact. I've lost inches off my waist. I think I'm on a different belt buckle, a little hole right now for my belt. I'm enjoying the food I eat. I found new ways to. I ate a lot of avocados during this challenge, and just to get my calorie. The other thing I was finding on the challenge was, when you eat one meal a day, you also got to get enough calories in when you eat healthy. So I had to learn to eat new foods, and I found new ways to make avocados taste good because I got kind of tired of them after a while, and I was like, you know what, I can make all these things do. Magic I was able to do with eggs, able to do with that, vegetables and all that stuff. So not only that, the food, like I said earlier, just tasted so much better anyway.
Sure.
So I just, clothes are fitting way better. I'm enjoying my food. And I just have a lot more energy. And since I also, one other benefit of the one meal a day is a lot of times you eat and you get about that 2 to 3 o'clock kind of wane where you're like, oh, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, the lull.
Oh, yeah, the lull when you're digesting. Well, since I'm not digesting, I don't ever hit that wane. I just kind of am going all day. So that helps me at work. And so when I get in the gym, I'm just ready to go. So it's been a great experience all around.
That's awesome, man. So if you're talking to somebody just like you, somebody on the outside looking in, they're thinking about doing this CrossFit thing, this nutrition thing, what advice do you give to that person who's just thinking about it?
So I've tried a lot of different kind of plans over the time. I've tried, doing Whole30. I've tried doing, keto, and I've tried doing this. So far, doing the one meal a day has been the easiest for me because though I'm planning, I only have to plan one meal. And so it made it really easy to know within this one meal, I can't go above this number. I need to get close to that number, but don't go above this number. And I got to plan for that one meal. So it made it so much easier to plan my day and to come do this because it was so easy. And not only that, this became something that I can continue on because it is so easy. It's just now a natural part of my lifestyle just to do it this way.
Sure.
So the easiness of this was such a key to it.
That's awesome, man. So it's easier than it looks on the outside.
Yes.
Any other advice or thoughts for that person who's thinking about this?
I think you should give it a shot, give it a try, give it at least a week, because I think for me, after that first week when I got over, I got used to it, and I think you'll be really amazed of just making that simple change in your life, or the way that you look at food and the way you kind of do food. It's going to be a big change in your life.